Yo gamers, what's up? It's Golden12 back with another Honkai Star Rail video, and today I wanted to do a video over the Memory of Chaos. Now, kind of like my Pure Fiction video, I'm going to do a run through while talking about it, but this time I don't really have any tips because with MoC, while you can play into the buff doesn't work in the same scenario. They don't give you different options, right? You just sort of get the one buff and you got to work with what you got, right? And so all I'm really doing with this is talking about what I typically do for like my setups and the fact that I've got new builds on multiple of the characters in this video. So yeah, that's really about it. Just wanted to sort of do a little showcase here, right? A little bit of brute forcing, as these new builds should provide you know, pretty decent showing of what the characters can do. Actually turn that down, don't want any echo. Yeah, it's not, I don't do anything really complicated. I don't really do those complicated, like, oh, I have auto mode on. That is not what I want. I don't really do any complicated, like, setups like some people do. They'll do, like, you know, dance, dance, dance on, like, their harmony characters, and they'll do, like, hyperspeed everybody and all this. I don't really do any of that. It's not that I'm not interested in it, or that's not good. Like, obviously it's really good, but I don't gear my stuff towards mainly zero cycling, right? Because it's really hard to zero cycle without significant investment. And yeah, that's just the main thing. It's not, I wouldn't say it's the most relatable to free-to-play. I mean, I have zero cycled in the past before, because of how powerful Jingle Yu is, right? And here we're getting the turn extension, right? From Bronya's ultimate, or skill, so I can do more damage. But yeah, I mean, it's nothing really complicated. I mean, I will say, my Pella build is definitely unrealistic for most players. I do not expect at all anybody to get close to what I've got on my Pella. 161 speed, or it's like 160.5 with wind set is absurd. I don't think anybody's doing that, especially because I have enough effect hit rate to actually make her use whatever, right? Okay, apparently I've got too much. Oh, right, I forgot to swap the light cones, or the chest plate. Yeah, normally I run her with HP because I'll use tutorial, right? But I forgot to switch it this time. But yeah, I don't expect anybody to have a Pella that's like this zoinked, I guess. Right? So there's that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the results of like all the, you know, new builds I've gotten recently. Let's see, okay. I'm gonna attack him, and then the mode's gonna go through. Yeah, unfortunately, this is like a bounce attack, so it's gonna hit the dudes on the side instead of the, you know, middle guys like I didn't want. Yeah, see, it doesn't kill them there. I believe I did this faster when I put Rune May on the side instead of Hella, but I'm just, again, doing this video to try the new builds. Getting a Japard with, you know, high defense and still 136 speed is, I think, pretty damn nice. Right. Wait, did I say speed twice? I meant to say defense if I did, but yeah, either way. 136 speed Japard I think is pretty impressive for his build. We're gonna have to save the ultimate here. We're gonna attack him because I want that breakdown. Yes, hit Japard, hit Japard. Yeah, normally I wouldn't recommend using Japard or Jingle Yu because they don't really work super well together. You know, because she has HP drain, he doesn't heal, he just has very, you know, decently tanky shields. And plus with a team like this, you're getting so much turn advancement, the shield drops on Jingle Yu so often. And so it's just anti-synergy, right? So I don't really recommend it for that reason. And that's what I've talked about previously in the past, where it's like Japard and Jingle Yu don't have good synergy together because of this, right? It's like, because of what Japard, how the way Japard functions and Jingle Yu's team function, right? It's just not really ideal. Right, we're gonna skill. I don't know if I can actually skill on Pella. I don't know how skill what positive this is because it's the first time I normally I've ran Japard here. I don't normally run him. Okay, it seems like I could steal there, yeah. Getting pretty solid damage on Jingle Yu. Normally it is higher, but that's just, you know, in part because I'm not running her with like the other teammates, right? I'm sure there's a lot of people would like to know, is it possible for like a free-to-play to zero cycle? Because as many people know, I am free-to-play. Ooh, that's really low HP. I don't know. If you do like the crazy, you know, S5 dance setup and like all that stuff, I think you can probably zero cycle, but it's incredibly unrealistic, and the enemies now just have way too much health in the current MoC, right? Like, I don't even expect people to have, like, well, I don't know, I'd say some of my builds are relatively realistic, but the Pella one is the one that's like, yeah, that's not realistic, right? Let's see, you have a debuff on you, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna do with the ult. I'm gonna turn advanced Pella up to above Jingliu. Perfect, so we get the shield back so we don't die. HP is looking pretty low. Just gonna basic. Basic. And then this should be it for that. Oh, he's not dead. Jingliu apparently is so bad she can't do enough damage. Crazy. But yeah, that's what? 3 cycles? I think? 3 cycles? That's pretty solid. Pretty solid for this. And it's not even like an optimal team. Yeah, 3 cycles. Yeah, pretty good. I'd say my builds are like decent. My Jingliu build's actually pretty good. And the Pella builds and Japard build's good. My Bronya build is not complete. My Bronya's at like level, I think her skill's at level 9 with her ults and stuff being at level 7. And then I've got like 160 crit damage. Right. I've got like the bare minimum for my Bronya. She doesn't even have like full traces level and all that. But yeah, I think that was a pretty good showing for them. Right. The buff isn't really too impactful for that team. Well, I mean, Jingliu does skill, so I actually do get the proc off, but I don't know. I don't fling to the buff. I know there's a lot of players that can, like if they have Dr. Rail. Well, this is actually a different example, but there's a lot of players that there's a lot of ways to play into the buff that I don't really do, or even care about so much, because like I'm just trying to get the clear, right? That's like at the end of the day, that's all I really care about. And then for this half, right, a lot of players will be able to use Dr. Ratio, but against this enemy in particular, DOT is really strong because his like soul sucking ability, the DOT triggers will, you know, count as a tick for that, right? So that's really about it. Yeah, oh yeah, one thing about the Rune Mei build, I actually do have my Rune Mei on the new set, so she will be giving an extra 30% break to everybody. And I finally got my Superimposition S5 on the Memories of the Past, so she'll get her 3-turn ultimate. I'm really happy about that. I'm gonna attack this too. Actually, I should be attacking him actually, but yeah. Getting Luocha's ult up is important, as that is what will cleanse the debuff, or sorry, the buff on the Mara Struck Knight, right? Getting that off is huge because then he won't be healing every single turn. Right, so here we go, Rune Mei. Unfortunately, with a team setup like this, Jingyuan doesn't get his max stacks all the time. Just is what it is. Yeah, that damage is pathetic. What the hell? Wait, why is it so bad? Did I mess up the build? Now that looks right. Damn. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. People are gonna be shouting mid Yuan for this one, but yeah, it is what it is. Topaz for real carrying. Yo, can you not one-shot him like that? Jesus Christ. We cleared out the fodder, we're gonna skill there, we're gonna basic with Rune Mei. Luocha CC'd resist Fog. And we're gonna use his ult because we don't want him to die. Get that fueled up. Numbi will help with the healing there. Yeah, they've started doing a lot of damage in MoC. I don't know if anybody else has felt the same way, but me, I've noticed that there's a lot of damage that the enemies are doing in MoC now. I just realized I got another follower earlier. Yep. Anyways, the number on my screen is wrong. And also, the screen keeps flashing. I think I've mentioned that issue before. Really annoying. But yeah, about to route this guy up. Again, my Jing Yuan build is not good. I'll just say that right now. I would blame the unit, but I am definitely aware that my build is not good. Right. So, yeah, he would perform a lot better given that he had his signature light cone and that I had more crit damage, right? But Jing Yuan's has been on the, you know, sidelines ever since I've gotten Jing Liu, right? Just the better unit. That's not the reason he's on the sidelines. Just that, you know, coincidence. Actually, no, coincidence is the right word. I just don't care about him enough, I'll be honest. I got him back whenever he first came out, and, you know, he was my main DPS for a long time, but yeah, I just kind of phased him out, I guess you could say, right? He's not terrible, I don't know. Lightning Lord, the way the Lightning Lord works is so annoying, and the fact that he doesn't get buffed by most characters is also so annoying. I made a video about that. It's titled, Do I Regret Something for Jing Yuan, right? And to give you a TLDR, the answer is no. I like him, right? It's just that he has a lot of issues, right? And that's what I bring up in the video. But some people completely ignore that fact. They even got a comment saying, I'm not going to watch the full video to know if you actually regret him or not. I'm just like, bro, what? I don't know what's up with that, but yeah. He's gonna grab Topaz there, alright. And we'll be hit off. Again, Rune Mei is very helpful against the meme, as she provides a lot of break pressure, right? And so you can have the meme not, you know, spam, you know, grab you, right? His soul suck thing, because you just break his bar fast. So we're gonna break him here even. So it's gonna delay him and do a ton of damage. Yeah, Rune Mei's break plus the fire break is huge. Now it would have done more if she broke it herself, but obviously he's, you know, not ice weak, right? So can't really do that. We're gonna get the delay from Rune Mei. Yep. Lightning Lord's gonna hit him, finishing him off. Hardly doing any damage. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna make fun of his damage this whole time. Maybe you want. Shout from the, you know, highest building. Maybe you want. Again, there's a lot of ways I can improve this setup, right? But it just is what it is, boys. Is what it is. Yeah, so he's currently targeting both Luocha and Topaz, which is kind of cringe. Not sure I'm supposed to deal with this. I might be dead here. As long as he keeps attacking Rune Mei, I'll be fine. Yeah, the path thing is actually helping me out a lot. So we're gonna free Luocha. We're gonna get the auto heal off. We're gonna get this off, which is gonna do a bunch of damage to both of those. Unfortunately, Rune Mei's aura wasn't up, but that's because, you know, the delay. I'm gonna Topaz skill here, straight in the ult. Just because I want to get the damage. Again, Topaz is carrying really hard. I should really just do like a, what? Main DPS Topaz for this instead. We got our ultimates back. You know, this is gonna do a lot of damage to him right here. Oh, I didn't ult. I'm a clown. Sorry, the screen's distracting me. It's okay though. Topaz is gonna do a bunch of damage. I'm gonna reactivate the ultimate. Do even more damage from Topaz. Again, she's just carrying right now. And he's probably dead from this. Yep, there it is. Again, Topaz carries my Jing Yuan so hard. 121. Yeah, he took a really long time. Part of it's because my build, part of it's because, you know, just mechanics, right? Not really much I can do about that there. You In case you do want to see the builds, though, and I need to fix that issue, dude. It's so annoying. This keeps, like, OBS keeps, like, flashing. I don't know what that is. But yeah, for the builds, again, it's Jingliu. She has her signature light cone. I've got her talents all leveled up. This is what she's currently on, a 2-piece. And she's E0. And then the stats look like so, right? Pretty solid. The Pella build, the new updated build I'm working on. I do intend to have her on this, but it's, you know, S1. So it's kind of, you know, iffy, right? And I'm kind of forced to rock a effect hit rate body, and I still don't even have enough effect hit rate because it's a really low base chance, but is what it is. I'm decently happy with this build. I'm not sure if I want to keep it though, to be honest with you. Even though it is kind of crazy speed set on you know, 160 speed, I don't know. As I said, my Bronya, she does have her light cone, but she's not geared all the way. It's 170 crit damage, right? 180 in battle because of Neil. Right, but here are the traces, right? It's level 9, like level 7. Everything else is untouched. Relics are this, and she is E0 because I just got her, right? As for Japard's build, it's your standard Japard build for the most part, although I got pretty lucky on speed boots. And I'm currently using the day 1 of my new life, right? I do have other light cones I could theoretically use on him, like possibly Trinity Universal Market, which I probably will end up using when Acheron comes out. But for right now, I kind of need the extra defense provided by this light cone, right? So we'll see what happens there. His traces are legit, basically just this. I've ignored everything else. And then his set is that, and he is also E0. As for Jingyu Wan, his light cone is breakfast. It is very mid, just like, you know, free-to-play Jingyu Wan. His traces are completely maxed out. His relics are the new set. Ash Blazing Duke, or Grand Duke, and he's E0, right? Nothing fancy here, just gave him enough speed to be, you know, get multiple turns per cycle for his Lightning Lord. Normally I run him with Ting Yun. He functions a lot better, and I can get a consistent turn, or like, you know, max Lightning Lord of Ting Yun because I've got the 3-turn ultimate Ting Yun. And I'm actually debating on, I hope to get another Memories of the Past to replace this, so I can invest more into speed for Ting Yun, because I want a really high speed Ting Yun so she can generate skill points, right? And also her ultimate faster. But that's, you know, for another day. As for my Topaz build, it's actually pretty good, I'd say. I've got her light cone, she's completely maxed out, right? New sets, same thing as Jingyu Wan, E0, and these are her stats, right? Pretty solid. I do have a better build that's like 100% crit rate and like 150 crit damage, but yeah, this is pretty solid for a Topaz, I'd say. Runmei, as I said, Memories of the Past. She's fully maxed out except for basic. And then she's on the new set plus Fawn, or Pinnacle, right? I don't run slow Runmei. It is a viable build. I put it in my infographic, and I do think it is arguably better for a lot of setups. And then I do have the E1, right? As for my Luocha, again, I do want more speed, but I dropped my attack because I deleted some of the relics. Don't ask me why. I was doing some stuff. But he's on 2-piece Von Whack with post-op, so I get the 2-turn ultimate, right? Assuming he auto-skills. And again, the reason why I have all his damage traces up is for a similar reason. We're not going to talk about that. But yeah, I think it's pretty solid. Yeah, again, I know a lot of you probably want a more informative video, but I don't really have much to say. You know, being free-to-play, I do think this this MoC has gotten harder in terms of damage. Because a lot of people probably will have a harder time on Sam in particular versus the unknown meme, depending on what characters they have. And me personally, I actually did 12-star this before Sam, but that's because I realized that I can just brute force Sam with my Luocha, who out heals Sam's plus Jingliu's HP drain. Even with the healing reduction, my Luocha still like was able to keep me alive against this. So yeah, if you have significant investment or the right characters, you can brute force. My only suggestion, if you're free to play, is try to type match or work around the mechanics of the enemy, and or the mechanics of the current MoC stage buff, right? Where it's, you know, you do basic skills and you stack up points. Try to do that. I think that's your best bet, honestly. Nothing really too crazy going on here. Yeah, that's about it. Again, if you have any questions, ask me down below. again, this MoC, I don't think it's too tough. I still think it's doable for free to play, even with my terrible builds. I got it done. Part of the reason you could say is because of, you know, Jing Liu being OP is what it is. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts down below on what this MoC cycle is for you. Right, for me, it wasn't too big a deal. I don't really know how to say, like, what to say about it. Some people will probably struggle a lot. I didn't struggle too much, depending on who I put on the team. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.